Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of my Miami vlog. So today we're gonna go to the Everglades. You can't come to Miami and not go to the Everglades. So I'm hoping to take an airboat tour to see the alligators. And then there's like an alligator park with shows and like alligator handlers. And I think we'll be able to hold the alligators and touch them. Are you gonna touch them, Carlo?
I don't know.
Let's see. I'm gonna hold them. Baby one, not a big one, obviously. But yeah, so after that, we're gonna go out to eat. I don't know where we're gonna eat, to be honest with you, because I was just planning on doing what I did yesterday and just like take recommendations from like locals. But as you saw, that didn't turn out very well. So I'm gonna read reviews and check out where we're gonna eat first on our ride to the Everglades. But all right, so come along so you can see what the Everglades is about. So something I wanted to let you guys know is if you don't rent a car, there are like different tours that will pick you up from your hotel and take you to the Everglades. The Everglades, it's like 50 minutes away from Miami. So I did want to let you guys know that. Make sure that you have a rental car. I would honestly recommend just getting the rental car and not going through a tour company to get like the tickets and the airboat and the transportation included. Because the price that you're going to pay, if it's more than 2, let's say it's 3 people, they're probably going to charge you like a total of maybe $40-50 just for the transportation alone between the 3 people. And the car rental for us was only $51. So, and that's for 3 days. So why take a transportation from a tour for just one excursion when you can rent a car and drive yourself there? If you purchase from the Everglades website, if you purchase the tour right online, you get to save a little bit of money too versus actually getting there and buying the ticket. So we saved $4 each, so $8 buying online versus going there in person. But it is really overwhelming with how many airboat tours and even like alligator farms and places there are. Just by what the hotel had in the front, there was just 3, and then I checked online, there was like 5 or 6. So I wasn't sure which one to do, but I want to tell you guys know which one I chose. So I was looking at 3 of them, right? And I'm looking down because I've got the little pamphlets. So you've got the Sawgrass Recreational Park. Again, this is all in the same place in the Everglades. So yeah, Sawgrass Recreational Park. This one has the airboat tour. They all say #1 rated. Don't really go by that. Really just read reviews and find out yourself, not what the pamphlet says. But this one here, I didn't choose because they really tailor more to like group experiences and like private tours. I mean, they have other just for like 2 people or even 1 person by itself, but they don't really have as much like animal encounters as the other ones. So this one I didn't choose. The one that really is actually the most popular one is the Everglades Alligator Farm. That one's really nice. It has a huge, it's an alligator farm, so it's got like different areas that you can walk around the park and see different alligators, and not just alligators, but there's other animals like snakes and birds, and you can watch the handlers there too. The reason why I didn't choose this one is because the airboat tour is only 25 minutes. And I think if you wanted to do more, that would be considered more like a private tour. If you wanted to go in longer, then you would have to pay a lot more. So I ultimately went with Everglades Holiday Park. And the main reason is because for just a few dollars more than the one from the alligator farm for the airboat tour, just a few dollars more, and it's a 60-minute airboat tour. But it's not just the airboat tour. This is another reason why I just decided to go with them. But it also includes 2 free photos. The first photo will be of your group in the airboat, because obviously you can try, even if you have like a long tripod, you're not really going to get the whole boat. So that's pretty cool that they take the picture for you. And then the second picture is you holding an alligator, so that's included. And then also it includes the encounters. Now the farm, the park itself is not as big as the alligator farm. They've got a lot more animals, but they still have like encounter areas where people go in and you can do a whole private encounter. We can go inside the cage with the handlers, with the animals. We're not going to do that, but you can also watch from the outside as they're getting in, and then there's also live shows, so that's cool. And then another thing is that I don't know who they are, so as soon as I finish this here talking with you guys, I'm gonna go on YouTube and check, but evidently it's home of the Gator Boys. I don't know who they are, but I guess they're famous, so I'm gonna look them up, and you get like you get to meet them, so that's cool. So that's where we're headed. The tickets were $37 each. With the taxes and everything, it came out to $82. And it is first come, first serve, so you just buy your tickets online, you get to the park, and then once you get your ticket in the park, they'll do like the barcode. Once you get your ticket in there, they'll let you know when the next available airboat tour is. So hopefully when we get there, so it's about 45 minutes away from the hotel. We're 30 minutes away right now. It's saying that we're arriving at 9:30. The park opens at 9, so I'm hoping that we get an airboat tour that's at least before 10:30, because it's supposed to rain starting at 11:30. So I'm hoping to get in at least the airboat tour before it starts to rain. Even if it's drizzling and raining a little bit, we can still walk the park. I don't mind. I just don't want to be in the swamp with the rain. But yeah, so we're going to be getting there in about half an hour. So.
Park anywhere.
Yeah. Is that them talking?
You start by standing here.
To the airboat boarding area, please. With Valeria and Anthony, you're going to the top of the hill for your alligator show. Over to the grassy orange tent. Grassy tent.
Ready to go see some alligators? And hopefully we don't tip over.
Wrestle some alligators.
You're gonna wrestle an alligator here? Qué lindo. I was trying to record you like walking towards. This is hard to get in. You sure you want to be on that side?
It's a pretty good morning. It's a little bit hot. If you guys aren't taking pictures of me, make sure you guys get my good side. Which is every side.
We are so close to the water, guys. It's kind of scary.
Over here on our right hand side, these birds on top of these buoys are called the double-crested cormorant. Hand side, you'd be traveling southbound towards. Alligators out here in the wild, they typically live to be about 65 years old, and in captivity, over 100.
As you can see, he... This gator's been dead. Alright, let's look inside of his mouth. There are 80 teeth in here, guys. 40 on the top, 40 on the bottom. Now they can actually break.
I'm gonna try alligator bites. I don't know what kind of sauce this is. It looks like mayo ketchup, but I doubt this is. Oh, it's like the Thousand Island sauce. It looks like chicken nuggets. You can have one. Just try one. I'm scared. I'm scared. It smells good. Alligators taste good.
There's no way. You're lying.
So it tastes like when you don't cook, like you know when you make chicken but it's not cooked all the way and it tastes rubbery? That's what it tastes like. Like the outside is really good, like the coating that they use. Not bad. For $10. Expensive. Started raining. And the thunder. So yeah, really uncomfortable now that it's all wet outside. But it was a lot of fun. We didn't think that we were gonna see an alligator, but we did. So that was really, really nice. Not just one, but two, like out in the airboat ride. We also saw like a water snake, and it was like gliding on top of the water, but we didn't capture it in time. I don't think, well maybe we'll see. I don't remember if I actually caught it in the camera, but it's so hot. But I am happy that we came here to the Holiday Alligator Park. So it was a lot of fun. And like I said, there was supposed to be 2 photos included, but we only got one. I don't know if we were supposed to go to like the desk and ask for the airboat picture, but I don't know if you guys can see, but we were able to hold a baby alligator. I only held the tail because I was scared. But alright, so I'm starving. Obviously I didn't finish all those gator bites because it was just something to try. I'm not gonna feast on freaking gators. But yeah, so we're gonna go try to find something to eat, and then we'll take you with us. Okay, so a few tips that I'm gonna give you guys about the Everglades Park. The first one is, I've already mentioned before, buy your tickets online instead of buying them in the park. You can save up to $4 per ticket. Every dollar counts, right? So for us, we saved $8. Another thing is actually order them from or purchase them online through the actual park that you're going to visit. Stay away from Expedia. I'm a big I always tell everyone you've got to have the Expedia app. It's really good to have, and I still hold true with that. But in this situation, I did kind of compare, and the tickets through Expedia were more expensive, but there's a reason for it. It's because it also includes like a round trip transportation, so it is still good. If you don't want to rent a car and you just want to do a day excursion, then go through Expedia and pay the price. But if you have a rental car, just buy it from the website and save yourself some money. It's going to be a lot cheaper because you don't have that transportation. All the tickets include the airboat tour. Well, let's back it up. With the Holiday Alligator Park, I can't speak on behalf of any other parks because we didn't visit them, right? So specifically for the Holiday Park one is, for every ticket that you purchase, it does include a 60-minute airboat tour. It includes 2 pictures of one of the airboat when you're sitting on the airboat, and then the other one when you're holding the alligator, the baby alligator. It also includes the alligator show with the alligator handlers, and then you can also stroll through, and they have little animals kind of in enclosed little areas that you can kind of peek. We saw a really big turtle. We saw a white albino alligator, and then there was also like some birds. So it does include it. What you pay extra is if you want the animal encounter, which is more of an up close and personal little VIP tour with the animals. You sit down and you get to hold all the animals, we didn't do that because we didn't think it was really worth it for us. If you have little kids or you love animals, that would be great for you. But another tip I was gonna say is once you start heading and they call your number, because that's you're up right to get on the little boat, the captain automatically is gonna ask everyone how many in their party, and then they're gonna direct you to where to sit. I recommend just speak up and just say that you want the end seats. If you're sitting in the middle, you're gonna have to climb over people to try to see, because whenever they see an alligator or an animal and the captain wants to kind of turn around and go straight to it, everyone just kind of rolls to the side that it's on, even though they turn around so that both sides can get a peek. If you're in the middle, you've got to kind of reach over people, and that you're not really going to get a good look. So just opt for the side seats. And you know what, if there wasn't a side seat for me, I honestly would have told her, can I just go on the next boat then and put me first to be on the side, because it's really worth it. Another tip is as soon as you finish the airboat tour, they're going to tell you that you can now go see the live show, right? Once you see the live show, I recommend sit on one of the end seats. Don't sit like right up front. A lot of people think, oh, if you sit up front, you can get a better view. They have a tall glass, which can get kind of like murky, so you really don't have a good view. Sit all the way on top, you can see everything, but when you sit on the top, make sure that you sit on the ends. And the reason is, of course, if you need to use the bathroom or get up at any moment, it's just easier access. You don't have to climb over people. But the best reason that works for us is right when I heard the handler kind of say the last things, right? Once they start mentioning, we work for tips, blah, 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 I'm out, right? Not because I'm trying to avoid the tips, because we tip. But the reason why, as soon as I hear that, I got up and started walking is because I knew everyone's going to start getting up at the end at the same time, right? And specifically in this park, after the live show, you walk around to get the alligator pictures. Everyone is going to be doing the same thing, okay? And if you're not up there and you're not one of the first ones, you're standing in line for a really long time trying to get that baby picture, because you have to form a line. And where you form the line is under the direct heat, and it was like 90 degrees. I mean, it was way too hot. We were the first ones in line for the baby, to hold the baby alligator, and we were only under the sun for what, like not even 4 minutes? And it was hot. I mean, I can't even imagine having to wait there for all those people, and it gets packed. This is a really, really popular thing to do, not just with the tourists that are here in the Miami or Florida area, but you've got cruise ships. There were so many people there that were taking excursions from the cruise ships, so it gets packed, and you're going to be waiting. While you're waiting, you can look at the other animals, but you're going to be under direct sun. And even with a hat, I mean, it was just too much. So I was really happy that we got up and we left quickly. And another thing of being the first one, because once you're done with the pictures of the alligator, you go right back to the front. And if you want to order food, then you're also one of the first ones to order food. We were the first ones to watch the show, the first one to get the baby gator pictures, and the first ones to order our food. And the food came out in like, what, 5 minutes? They were really fast, quick, and then you can get on with your day. So those are my tips. So make sure that you follow those if you do go to the Everglades. Believe me, you've got to follow them, or it's not going to be as much fun of a day, because you're just going to be aggravated and hot and sweaty, and you're just going to want to get out of it. And you don't want to feel like that. You want to enjoy it. We got cheese balls. Yeah. We got some tres leches. No, cuatro leches. All right, so we're back at the hotel room now. We came back from the alligator park. We ate some lunch. Now we're tired. We just want to take a shower. And honestly, I'm probably going to take a nap. Probably for like an hour or two. It's still early. It's only 1 o'clock, which is why it's a really good idea to always start your day early when you're on vacation. That way you don't feel like you're missing out on much. So we left early. We did half a day, had so much fun. But we're going to go ahead take a shower, take a nap, then we're gonna get dressed, and I'm going to try to find some like neat bars, maybe like overlooking the ocean or the bay, and maybe try to hit a few bars. We'll see. When it comes to the nighttime, I always try to plan it out, but you never know when the night takes you, right? So yeah, I will see you guys soon.